we all good?
April
Oh,
29th,
Victoria's down.
2015.
Are you a good one, Amethyst? Yeah, she's good. All right. Should we sing our Zippity-Doo-Dah song together?
Mine's down.
Oh, yours is down as well, Chase.
Mine too.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of downs. We're going to have to do lots of fun things today to make it good.
My tongue was down because I flew up in Nova's toilet.
Oh, dear. I know there's a sickness
That's a
bug
really
going
big
round.
bug. It's hidden everywhere.
I know. We're going to have to make sure we wash our hands lots. And if we've got a cough, cough into our elbows. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of bugs coming out in the spring. Are you ready then? Should we sing Zippity-Doo-Dah and see if we can get feeling better? Yes, you can, Chase.
Macy finds none ladybugs, but I found it a lot. And the ladybug wanted to fly in the water.
Oh, that wouldn't be good because ladybugs don't like water. Now, Maisie and Victoria, it was wonderful. You're sitting next together. You're listening, but it's now listening time, okay? Yeah? All right. Show us your waving hands then. Are we ready? A 1, a 2, a 3. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Preschool is fun, lots of learning and play. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Good singing. Well, that's made me feel better already. Now, Victoria. Oh, I see. All right, we're going to have to do lots of fun things to make it up. Let's see if Amethyst sharing, see what she brought today, if that's going to make us feel better. So, Amethyst, before we start, we have to do a check of all our friends to make sure they're listening. Now, I can see Justine's listening because she's looking right at you. And Cheyenne's, yeah, I think they're all. Oh, Tyler, do you want to look at Amethyst? Oh, I see Tyler's listening now, look. He's looking right at you. Good boy.
Me too.
Now, remember, when we're listening, though, we also go until question time. Are you ready, Amethyst? Let's see what you brought today. What? Now, do you need a volume check? Do you need me to turn up? Or have you got a big voice going to come out? Oh, my goodness, fantastic. Tell us what this is, then.
Thank you.
Blankie. And what do you do with Blankie? You sleep with her. Can we see this big blankie nest? Oh, look at that blankie. Isn't that is so cozy, isn't it? So how do you sleep? Do you do this? Or do you cuddle it? What do you do? She puts it over her head. Oh my good, where's Amethyst gone? Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. So you sleep with Blankie and you cuddle him. Is it her or a girl or a boy? A boy Blankie. So you cuddle him. Yeah. And can you tell us anything else about your Blankie? Tell us something else about your Blankie. Yeah, you love her. Play with her. Have you had Blankie for a long, long time? Do you know when you got Blankie? It was such a long. Have you had it since you were a baby? Yeah. Oh, it looks a well-loved Blankie, doesn't it? You cuddle her. So do you just sleep with her, or do you take her everywhere you go? Everywhere you go, it goes. Fantastic. Now I noticed something else in the back. Can I hold Blankie for you while you pull something else out? Oh, now who? Who is this? Oh, remember we sit on our bottoms in listening time. Sit on your bottoms. Yeah, just like Chase, just like Cheyenne, just like Logan and Maisie. Okay, tell us who this is. Dora. And can you tell us something about Dora? Go on, then, you tell us something.
I like Dora.
Oh, who's using their voice?
Darren likes Dora too.
You play with her. How do you play? What do you do to play with her? She has a castle? And what do you do with her in the castle? Can everyone hear?
No.
Okay, just 1 second, we'll just turn up that. You say it again. What do you do with her in your big voice? You take the castle away. Oh my God. And Does she get upset when the castle goes away? No. Does she go hunting for the castle? And what kind of things do you make Dora say? Do you pretend that she talks? What kind of things would you make her say? Would she say, "Come on, Boots, let's have an adventure"? Does she have boots? Do you have boots at home? No? Do you have other toys she plays with?
I have
Who does she play with, Amethyst?
baby Dora.
You've got a baby Dora as well. What fun things. Do you have anything else to tell us about your Dora? Would you like us to ask you some questions? All right, boys and girls, thinking caps on. Who has got a really good question for Amethyst?
Me!
Oh, remember, just put your hand up if you have one. Justine, what's your question?
Where do you play with Dora?
Good question. Where do you play with Dora? Where do you play with her?
In the carpet.
On the carpet. Wonderful. Is that upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs. Good question. Who else has got a question for Amethyst? Who are you going to choose next? Cheyenne, what's your question? Where do you keep the blanket? Good question, Cheyenne. Where do you keep this? Oh, big voice? Downstairs. Do you also keep it in your bed as well? Yeah, I think she takes it everywhere she goes. All right, who else has got another question?
Me.
Who are you going to choose?
Me.
Chase, what's your question?
Do you put her in real water?
Oh, do you put her in water? No. Does she ever have a bath? No. No, it's not a water toy. Good question. I like that one. Who else has got a question?
Me.
Who else are you going to choose? Say it, big voice. Brooklyn, what's your question?
Did you go gardening with you?
Oh, that's a good question. Did you hear Brooklyn's question? Does she go in the garden with you? Yes, she does. So she doesn't go in the bath, but she goes in the garden. Amethyst, good question. Who else has a question?
Me.
Who else are you going to choose?
Go down at your house.
If you don't know the name, just point to them and I'll help you with their name. Who else are you going to choose? Oh, Logan, what's your question? Oh, hang on. Did everyone hear Logan's question? Logan, big voice.
Where do you keep her?
Where do you keep her? In the playroom. Well done. And one last question. Who's got one last question for Amethyst? And we'll get to pick everyone. Now that's Devon. Do you want to say Devon? Devon, what's your question, Devon?
Where do you get it?
Good question. Yeah, where did you get these from? Do you remember? No, you've had them a long time. Yeah. She doesn't remember where she got them from. They just appeared in your house. And you've been playing with them for a long time. Good girl. All right, can we give Amethyst a big round of applause? Well done. I really enjoyed your sharing today. So I will give you. Good job. That was excellent. So should we figure out who's going to be the next one who shares?
Is it